Hey, welcome everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice, and welcome to your home for tutorials and strategy and player profiles, history, reviews, news, tips, Topps baseball cards, rants, unboxings, and so much more. And we are presenting Deep Drive Baseball, a 2019 replay of the New York Mets season. We are at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. This is a game played, I believe, May 28th, I believe, off the top of my head. And the Mets are a little bit over, a couple of games over 500, and there were a couple of games under 500 in actuality. And let me go over quickly how you play Deep Drive Baseball. Let me just see if I get a little bit more light here, just a little bit, not too much. All right. And that's way too much. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. And so you have 0 to 49 on the batter card and 50 to 99 on the pitcher card. From either card, you can get into this little section right here. It's called the Deep Drive section on the batter's card, and that's going to represent his doubles, triples, and home runs. Now, this has an interaction with the ballpark card. You can see the ballpark card. This system is pretty straightforward. It's a little bit more complicated than APBA, which isn't complicated at all. There's a couple little quirky things in this game that you kind of ask around a little bit or use some common sense to try to figure out. But other than that, it's a pretty solid game. Now, you can try it out for $1. Yes, $1. You get actually the whole season set. Not the season set, but you get the whole team. When you buy the season, you'll get every team, every player. And once you decide on a season, they got 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons. And this is the 2019 season. I bought the 2001 season the other day because it was the last season for Tony Fernandez, I believe it was, and that's why I bought it. I wanted to play his last games. They have 1971, 1985, so they have a bunch of different seasons, a few different seasons. And you get every single player that played that season. It's a total of $12 when you buy it. And I think it's very, very affordable. It's the biggest bang for your buck, I think, out there. Although Inside Pitch is only $15 for the whole kit and caboodle. But of course, these are PDFs. These only come in PDFs. You can't order the cards. So if you don't like that, that's not for you. And it is a 50-50 system where the batter's card and the pitcher's card both come into play. So we're about to get started now. The way you roll this is you roll a 10-sided red die and a 10-sided white die, and then you kind of read them in order. Like that would be a 12. Then this is your mod die, and that'll tell you what kind of different situations you'll use that green die. So we're going to get started. It's going to be Rich Hill on the mound for the Dodgers here at Dodger Stadium, and it's going to be Amed Rosario leading it off, followed by J.D. Davis, the left fielder, Michael Conforto in third, batting third, playing right field. In the cleanup spot is Pete Alonso, the first baseman. Wilson Ramos, the catcher, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Todd Frazier. Batting seventh is Carlos Gomez, the center fielder. Adein Echeverria, the second baseman. He plays all over. He's batting eighth, and batting ninth is Steven Matz. Steven Matz is starting for the Mets. He was 11-10 with a 4.21 ERA. Rich Hill was 4-1 with a 2.45 ERA in 13 games. Rich Hill. So we're right about to get started, and let's get going. He's play ball. Amed Rosario. And that's going to be a 55, and that's going to be line base hit center field. So Amed is on with a single, leadoff single for Amed Rosario. He's going to be watched closely by Rich Hill. Throws over there a couple times. Amed runs every so often. I don't know that if he'll be going here. It's J.D. Davis, right-handed batter. And here's the pitch. That's a 61, and that hits Davis. Davis is plunked. Hit him on the elbow. And down to first base. Runners on first and second for the Mets. Mets lost the first game of this three-game set by a score of 8-1, I believe it was. Michael Conforto now left-handed batter. Third place batter. Here's the pitch. Oh, we got to roll. Now we got to actually roll a 1 twice. Oh, and there it is. That's going to be potentially a wild pitch. We're going to use this number here, 93. So a 93, and I'm pulling this all the way over there. There we go. A 93 is going to say pass ball, C, D, or F. So pass ball, C, D, or F. Who's the catcher is Will Smith. And he's a pretty decent, pass ball is a B, so he's a good fielding catcher. So he blocks that ball in the dirt. Keeps runners at first and second. Runners on first and second. It's J.D. Davis at first and Rosario at second. I rolled twice because I forgot to roll. So I'm going to roll again now. It's going to be Michael Conforto. Here's the pitch. And that's a 21, and 21 is strike three. Conforto swings through that high fastball. Rich Hill, not really a fastball pitcher, but threw one there to Conforto and got him. Surprised him. Pete Alonso now. Pete Alonso's been on a tear. Here's the pitch to Alonso, and that's a 17, and Alonso gets plunked. And he's not happy about that, giving Rich Hill the look, the Alonso look. So bases are loaded now with only one out for the Mets. Rich Hill looks in for the sign. Wilson Ramos steps in, the right-handed batter, catcher for the Mets, known as the Buffalo. Here's a pitch. And that's a 48, and a 48 is going to be a 9, and that's going to potentially be a fly ball. Oh, shallow center field. Oh no, actually no. A 9 is going to be. It's an F8, so this may be deep enough to score a run. F8 with 2 outs. Who's in third? It's Amed Rosario. He's fast, so that'll be deep enough to get Amed Rosario in. So the Mets lead. Oh, with 1 out. Yep, that'll be deep enough. So the Mets lead at 1-0. Everybody else kind of holds up there. So 2 outs, 1-0 Mets, and it's Todd Frazier, the Todd father. That's a 38. And a 9 is a fly ball, shallow center this time. Kike Hernandez settles under it, makes the catch. Mets lead at 1-0, go to bottom of the second. Bottom of the first, excuse me. Kike Hernandez leading off against Steven Matz. And that's a 36. And a 6, that's a ground ball to the shortstop. Rosario up with it, fires the first, and gets Hernandez. 1 up, 1 down. Next is Justin Turner, right-handed batter. That's a 23, and that's strike 3. So Justin Turner down swinging. 2 down. That's a 26, and that's a curveball. Gets freeze. Nice curveball by Matz. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Steven Matz. That's Carlos Gomez leading it off against Rich Hill. That's a 26, and that's strike 3. Rings up Carlos Gomez. It's a 12 on Adeiny, and that's ball 4. So Adeiny Chavarria shows some patience, walks down to first, and it's Steven Matz, and he'll bat away. We need to roll a, there you go, it's a 3. It's a 46 and a 2, and that's a comebacker to Rich Hill. And I don't know what the result of that is. A comeback with a runner at first, and that's Rich Hill turns around, fires to Corey Seager, the throw to first, not in time. Steven Matz has good speed, and prevents the double play by hustling down the line. So fielder's choice. All right, we are in the top of the second. It's the Mets 1, the Dodgers nothing. It's Rich Hill versus Steven Matz. Rich Hill looks in for the sign. That's Rosario. And that's a 0-2. That's a deep drive. Deep drive. Off Rosario's card. Gets a hole one. Drives it deep to center field. And a 96. That's going to be a symbol. A symbol is going to say, oh, that's a 9. That's a deep drive. And that's going to be caught by the center fielder, Kike Hernandez. I thought that had a chance there for a split second, but didn't have the carry. And that retires the side. Go to the bottom of the second inning. Corey Bellinger. That's a 60, and that's line base hit. Bellinger with a single to right. He's on at first. Here's the pitch. It's a 22 to Chris Taylor. 22 is strike 3. Chris Taylor goes after the high fastball. Max Muncy now. Good power. Good power numbers on Max Muncy. 56. And that's line base hit. And Bellinger, with 1 out, he's going to hold it second. You know what? We're going to try to go to third. Let's see what happens here. 59. Oh, boy. Bellinger going to third on this. And a 59 is going to be safe. Safe at third. So first and third now. Throw to third, not in time. So Max Muncy singles Bellinger to third. First and third. 2 outs, 1 out, bottom of the second. Corey Bellinger, here's the pitch. It's a 53, and that's going to be a deep drive off Corey Seager's card. And that's a 93 and a 6. A 93 is they've got the insignia there, and that's a deep drive. And Gomez goes back to the wall, gone. Corey Seager, 3-run home run. Mets are down 3-1 now. Gets a hold of that Steven Matz fastball, sends it over the center field fence. And Will Smith now with 1 out. And that's 0-0. That's a deep drive on Will Smith's card. 36, and that's gone. Back-to-back jacks by Will Smith and Corey Seager. 4-1. Dodgers. Bottom of the second. Only 1 out so far, and it's Rich Hill. That's a 67. Strike 3, and Rich Hill goes down swinging. Leadoff batter for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. It's a 92. That's going to be off Matz's card at 8, and that's popped up right side. Back goes to Chavarria and Alonso. In comes Conforto. Conforto calls him off and makes the catch, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers pick up 4 runs. They lead it 4-1. Before we go to the top of the third, it's J.D. Davis. Pitch from Hill. 43 and a 3, and that's a ground ball. Pulled down the line. Turner, long throw to first, and gets him by half a step. J.D. Davis grounds to Turner. One up, one down. It's Conforto, 60, and that's a ball 4. So Alonso walks. 3-2 pitch, high and away. Pete Alonso. And that's a 37. 37 is going to be a defensive role. And a 58 is going to be a potential range. And that's a ground ball. Second base. Second baseman is Muncy. Let's see if Muncy's a good second baseman or not a very good second baseman. He's not a very good second baseman. That ball's by Muncy. And Conforto is going to stop at second. First and second went out. Wilson Ramos. Wilson Ramos hit a sacrifice fly on his first at bat. Here's the pitch. That's a 20, and that's defense. And a 29, that's going to be an error check. 29, I'm going to roll again and see what it is. And it's a 14, and it's a ground ball to the shortstop, and Seager boots it. Bases are loaded. E6. Bases loaded. Only one out. Ramos on at first, Pete Alonso on at second, and Michael Conforto on at third. Hey there. Mouse in the house. His mouse is in the house. How you doing, brother? It's Todd Frazier now coming up. Now, he played 2 years with the Mets, no longer with the Mets. He kind of had a 2-year contract, and he moved on. Mets have too much youth to keep a guy like Todd Frazier, although he's a very well-liked guy in Major League Baseball. Popular guy, doesn't start much trouble. You know, he just enjoys the game. He's from New Jersey, and he met Derek Jeter the year 2000. I think he was at Toms River. He's from Toms River, New Jersey, and he met Derek Jeter, I think, in the year 2000 at Yankee Stadium, because I believe he played in the Little League World Series, and his team got the chance to visit Yankee Stadium. Todd Frazier, the Todd father. He's up with one out and the bases loaded. The Dodgers are up 4-1. Rich Hill on the mound. He looks in for the sign. Top of the third. Here's a pitch. And I'd say 54. 54 is going to be line drive, base hit, single. And that's one's going to score. Let's see if we can score another one. Alonso's at let's see if Alonso's a slow or what kind of runner Alonso is. Alonso is a slow runner. There's only one out, so he'll have a chance to score. We're going to try to score Alonso on this. And we roll it. He's safe at the plate. Throw is not in time. So it's a two-run single. Two-run single by the Todd father, Frazier. And Ramos holds up at second base. 4-3, Dodgers. And it's Carlos Gomez with only one out. Runners on first and second. Pitch to Gomez. That's a 48 and an 8. It's a fly ball, right field. Cody Bellinger in the gap. Settles under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. And it's a Davey Chavarria, right-handed batter. There's the pitch. Oh, that's a 1. That's a potential wild pitch or pass ball. A 40. And what is a 40 going to look like here? A 40 is a wild pitch, C, D, or F. C, D, or F, and he's an A, so he has great control. So Will Smith blocks that ball, keeps it from going to the backstop. And we're going to get another roll for Adeiny Chavarria. 2 out, 2 on. 4-3 Dodgers, top of the third. Here's the pitch. 65, and that's strike 3. Rich Hill serves him a big curve and strikes out at Chavarria. Justin Turner leading off the bottom of the third. Now, this is a great game, deep drive baseball. As you can see, it flows very well, easy to play, very quick. Doesn't take a lot. Pretty much chartless. There's just some issues with the base running chart. You got to take a peek at every so often, but most games have that. Not all, most games, but most everything else is right off the cards. You can buy the season for $12. And it's Justin Turner leading it off against Steven Matz. I'll read the red first. That's a 2, and then a 6. Then the white, 26, 26. That's a defensive call. A 64. That's going to be a potential error there. Actually, we got to oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a range play. Range play 64, and that's a ground ball to the third baseman, Frazier. Let me take a quick peek at Frazier. I believe Frazier is a 3 third baseman, and it's by him. Frazier stretches out, but just didn't get to it. So Justin Turner pulls one down the line, and it's cut off quickly by Davis. And Turner's thinking about 2, and he changes his mind. So it's going to be a leadoff single for Justin Turner. He's an ex-Met. Freeze. And it's a 67, and that's strike 3. Freeze downswing. So Steven Matz blows a fastball by Freeze. 1 on, 1 out. Corey Bellinger. Here's the pitch. That's a 93. That's going to be an out 7. That's a fly ball deep left field. Cody Bellinger takes it the other way, and J.D. Davis to the track, makes the catch, gets it in quickly. 2 down. Chris Taylor. Pitch from Matz. That's a 33, and that's strike 3, and that retires the side. Steven Matz is up. See, Matz should be batting, let's see. That's righty. All right, here's the pitch from Rich Hill. That's a 12, and a 12 is a strikeout. Steven Matz down swinging. Next is Ahmed Rosario. Oh, that's foul back. Souvenir for lucky fan. He's 1 for 2. And an 80 is going to be a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Rich Hill. Foul back. J.D. Davis. And it's an 82 this time. That's a defensive call. Defensive call 48. That's going to be a range check. Range check to the first baseman. First baseman is Freeze. Let's see what Freeze looks like on his card. And that's by Freeze into right field. So J.D. Davis on with a single. 2-out single, and it's Michael Conforto. That's a 63, and that's a strike 3. Curveball gets Conforto, and that retires the side. Bottom of the 4th, Max Muncy leading it off against Matz. Lefty versus lefty, 76. That's a defensive call. 82, that's going to be a range check on who? Range check on the left fielder. And unless he's a 5, and I doubt Davis is definitely not a 5, that's going to be a ball, a little looping liner that drops in front of Davis. For a split second there, I thought maybe he was going to catch it. But Max Muncy is on with a single. Corey Seager next. Pitch from Matz, it's 14, and that's a ball 4. Seager gets a nice hand. He walks down to first base, first and second, nobody out. Will Smith. Oh, we got to roll that for the wild pitch. Nothing there. Roll it again. Nothing there. And now it's a 36. 36 is an out. What kind of an out? It's a 6. That's a hard hit ground ball. The second baseman, Echevarria, flips to Rosario. Back to Alonso. 4-6-3 double play. Taylor made double play ball. And first and second, we double check that just to make sure we don't cheat anybody. And a 4H run with first and second to Jay, and that's going to be a fielder 5. He's running 4, so otherwise fielder straight. Otherwise, it's 3-6-3 double play. All right. Max Muncy's on at third base. There's 2 outs, and it's Rich Hill against Steven Matz. Here's a pitch from Matz. And it's going to be a 6-0, and that's going to be line base hit. That's going to score a run. 5-3 Dodgers. Line drive single by Rich Hill, helping his own cause. Hill is on at first. Enrique Hernandez now. It's a 14, and that's going to be strike 3, and that retires the side. Fastball gets Hernandez. Dodgers pick up a run. They lead it by a score of 5-1 here. 5-3, excuse me. 5-3 here in the top of the 5th. It's an 80. And strike 3. Pete Alonso down swinging. Wilson Ramos next. 51. That's a deep drive. Ramos, that's a 0. Oh, boy, that's a 0-5. And that's going to be gone. Wilson Ramos gets into one, drives it deep over the left field fence, over Chris Taylor's head, and over the fence for a home run. 5-4 now. Todd Father Frazier. That's a 34. And a 1, it's a pop-up. It's like that's the catcher. Throws away Will Smith, throws away his mask. Makes the catch. Carlos Gomez. Carlos Gomez was played with the Mets about 10 years earlier. They're giving him a chance here for a few games. Here's the pitch from Rich Hill. That's a 35 and a 7. It's a fly ball left field. Chris Taylor on the run and runs it down, and that retires the side. So Gomez gave it a little bit of a ride, but didn't have enough. Justin Turner leads it off. It's Matt's 84. And a 7 is a pop-up left side. Right there is J.D. Davis. 1 up, 1 down. Next is David Freese. 41. And a 3, and that's a ground ball hit hard at Alonso. Alonso feels it himself, steps on the bag. 2 down. That's a 54, and that's going to be a ground ball up the middle. And, oh, no, that's a deep drive. Excuse me. That's a deep drive off Cody Bellinger's card. 66, and that's going to be off the wall. And Cody Bellinger with a 2-out double into second base with a 2-out double. Got a hold of one there. I thought that was going to be gone, but no. Chris Taylor. 2 out, 1 on. Scoring position, 91 and a 3. And that's a ground ball, third base. Todd Frazier bare hands it, fires the first, and gets Taylor by half a step. Nice play by Todd Frazier. Andy Chavarria leading it off here against Rich Hill. That's an 85, and a 2 is a little number in front of the plate. Out from behind the plate is Smith. Angles himself, fires the first, and gets Chavarria. One up, 1 down. Steven Matz here in the top of the 6th. We're going to push him a little bit more. It's a 5-4 game, 97. Well, you know what? Hold on a second, because he can go 9. He's gone through the 2, 3, and he's gone 5, 8. You can get 1 more inning out of him, I believe. So that's going to be a 97. And 97, an 8, and that's popped up right side. Cody Bellinger, shallow fly. He's there. That's 2 down. And it's Ahmed Rosario. There's a pitch from Rich Hill, 0-3. That's a deep drive. See what happens there, an 88. And an 88. That's going to be deep drive to left field. Back goes Taylor to the track, to the wall. No, caught. Chris Taylor brings it back in. Great catch. saves a home run, and Rosario can't believe it. Now retires the side. Rosario can't believe he's still on the field. They're telling him, hey, you got to go play your position. Steven Matz, probably the last inning for both these pitchers, 6th inning. I don't see them going anymore. Matz has gone around twice. He's gone around twice and given up a run. That's 3. And this will be his 6th. This will be his ninth inning, and he can go 9. So, yeah, this is his last inning, 10. That's a line drive base. Oh, no, that's ball 4. Excuse me, that's ball 4. Muncy walks down at first. At 25, that's a defensive call. 68. Is a ground ball to shortstop. And that's going to be Ahmed Rosario flips to Chavarria, no throw to first. Max Muncy goes in hard and breaks it up. And let me just double check that. 6. To be lead runner forced out. Yeah. So it's a fielder's choice, 6-4. So 1 out, 1 on, Will Smith. That's a 70. That was like a 79, and that's going to be a deep fly ball center field. And Carlos Gomez backpedaling, and he sets under it, makes the catch. And now I think Rich Hill's going to be done. So we're going to bring a pinch hitter for Rich Hill. Let's see who we got here. Righty. I don't want to bring in Russell Martin yet. Got a lot of pitchers. Let's see who we can, if we have a righty on the bench. You know, these benches aren't very big. There'll be bigger benches this year, that's for sure. Because let's see if I'm having some internet issues. Let's see what's going on here. All right, let's see. I'm trying to take a look and see who the right-handed pinch hitters are for. Russell Martin actually pinch hits in this game. You know what? I'm going to bring in Russell Martin pinch hit. All right, so he's going to pinch hit. Martin pinch hits for Rich Hill. Here's a pitch. We're on first, 2 out. Steven Matz. Oh, that's a 0-2. But that's line base hit. And Corey Seager, they try to he's going to head to third at 59, and he is safe at third base. Oh, yeah, he's safe at third. First and third now, so it's a pinch hit single by Russell Martin. That brings up at the top of the order Enrique Hernandez. Here's the pitch to Kike Hernandez with 2 out, 2 on. And it's 24. 24 is defensive call. See what happens. 23, that's going to be a potential error. But, oh, Jesus. Potential error, that's a 29. And a 29 is going to be a comebacker. And makes a great play. On one knee, fires to first, and gets Hernandez, and that retires the side. Whoa, what a great play by Steven Matz. I thought that was an error, or at least an infield hit for sure. But no, Steven Matz went down on one knee and fired to first and got the out, and that retires the side. We'll go to the top of the 7th. New pitcher for the Dodgers. Let's see who it's going to be. Who do we have coming up? A righty, a lefty, and a righty. So we're going to bring in Ross Stripling. Ross Stripling's going to be called in. All right, he's in there. Let's get him in the batting order, in the lineup. Oh. Okay, so nobody on, nobody out. Leadoff batter J.D. Davis versus Rod Stripling. Stripling was 4-4 with 3.47 ERA. We're at Dodger Stadium playing 2019 game. I believe it's 47-48. It's a pitch that's a 55. That's a deep drive off Davis's card. Oh boy! So he gets a hold of one, drives it, and 49. That's going to be one hop off the wall. And hustling around first and into second base. And here's the throw and safe at second with a leadoff double. J.D. Davis. Dodgers are up 5-4. J.D. Davis at second base. Here's Conforto. That's a 51. That's a deep drive. Off Conforto's card. And that ball's that ball is 0-4. Oh my goodness, that ball is a deep drive to left field. Back goes Taylor to the track and makes the catch. He makes the catch. Oh, I thought that was going to be gone. Thought he got a hold of that one. But no, didn't have the distance. Just missed that one. Pete Alonso. One runner on, no one out. Here's the pitch to Alonso. Oh, I got to roll that one too. And that's a 27. Strike three, and Alonso down swinging. And Ramos has got a home run already today. He's going to face Stripling. Here's the pitch. That's a 66, and that is going to be strike three. And Ramos strikes out, and that retires the side. So Mets had something going there. They were really close to tying this ball game up or even taking the lead. Justin Turner leading it off. And we got a new pitcher for the Mets here. We're bringing a new pitcher for the Mets. I was just looking for the Met team. Let's see where they are. No, that's the Dodgers. Found him. All right, it's going to be Juan Lagares. I believe, let's double check who the Mets hitters are. Oh, we're looking for a pitcher, so we're going to do a pitcher first. And the pitchers for the Mets today in today's game, Robert Gsellman. He hasn't pitched in a couple of days, so he's going to come in there. Pretty decent pitcher. Bobby Gsellman. Put him in there. Bat him. Let's see. We put him in ninth. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put him in. Gsellman is going to be in there, but he's going to bat in Ramos. We're going to switch catchers. So Gsellman is going to be in Ramos' spot. Ramos in the fifth spot. So then we're going to put Gsellman in there. We're pulling a double switch here using iScore. So he's in there. And then for the catcher spot, we're going to bring in Tomas Nido. Tomas Nido is going to come in to catch. And he's going to be batting ninth. So let's make those quick adjustments. So Wilson Ramos is out. Nido will bat ninth. There we go. All right, and it's Justin Turner leading it off against Robert Gsellman. Here's the pitch. 0-5. And that's line base hit to left. Playing it out of bounds is Davis. And Justin Turner's on with a single. That's a 62 off Gsellman, and that's going to be ball four. So back-to-back base runners here against Gsellman, starting the bottom of the seventh. Corey Bellinger, a guy you don't want to face with guys on base. And that's going to be a deep drive. Corey Bellinger gets a hold of one, lifts it deep to left, deep to right center field. Going back are Conforto and Gomez. And a 68 off Bellinger, and that is off the wall. Rolls away from Gomez. Around to score is Turner. Freese may be waved around, and he will be waved around. And then here comes Freese, and Freese is safe. And into second base is Corey Bellinger with a 2-run double. Chris Taylor now. Pitch from Gazelman. Dodgers lead at 7-4. It's a 92. And that's lined. Now this could be a double play. Oh, no, it's not. So it's lined to shortstop. L6. And Max Muncy. Max Muncy with one out. That's a 1. Oh, I thought I had a 1 there. That's a 19. 19 off Muncy's card. It's ball 4. So Gazelman's really struggling. The Mets are going to bring in a new pitcher. So out comes Mets manager. And Mets are going to call on Wilmer Font. Oh, actually, we need a lefty. So we're going to call on Daniel Zamora, lefty specialist. Daniel Zamora comes in. All right, first and second, only one out, and it's Corey Seager, left-hander, facing Daniel Zamora. Here's the pitch. That's a 10. Oh, boy. That's line base hit, and Bellinger's going to score easily. And trying for third is going to be – no, Muncy, I think, is going to hold on. Let's see. No, he's going to try for third. 71. Uh-oh. Let's see if he can even try for third. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit on that. No, Muncy cannot try for third, so he's going to stop at second base. First and second. Will Smith. Here's the pitch. That's a 69. Yeah, 69, and that's ball 4. Bases loaded. Russell Martin. Infield is in, 71. That's hit by pitch. Russell Martin gets plunked. Bases, that's going to force in a run. Force in a run, and the lead is now 5. So the Mets are going to bring back the infield, trying to go for that double play. And it's wait a second. Ooh. Hold on a second. I got to back up because that was I got to back up. I'm going to have to bring in a pinch hitter there. And a pinch hitter is going to be – this is a little bit of a drag when this happens. Score is 8-4, Dodgers. Dodgers have the bases loaded. I have to bring in a pinch hitter. We're looking for a righty pinch hitter. All right. Got a lot of windows open, so everything's working really slowly. Now just trying to track down, see where I was. All right, trying to close all the windows. I had like 12 windows open here. All right, so I kind of lost where I was. So let me 2019 Mets schedule. looking for a right-handed batter for the Dodgers. This game against about 40 some odd. Yeah, it's 45. Game 45 on the season. Oh no, it's not. Actually, no. I'm sorry. It's game 54 on the season. 54. It's a 4-game series with the Dodgers. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we're going to go to the Wednesday series and see if they had any right-handed pinch hitters. See who else the Dodgers have here on their staff, on their roster. Not Chris Taylor. Peterson. Oh, Matt Beatty. So let's see. He's a pinch hitter, Matt Beatty. But he's a lefty. Jesus Christ. Russell Martin. Taylor's playing, I believe. Is Taylor playing? Yeah, Taylor's playing. All right, we're going to bring in lefty. I guess we'll bring in Jock Peterson to bat for Stripling. All right, Jock Peterson coming in, pinch hit. The base is loaded, and that's going to be ball 4. No, hit by pitch. He says he got hit, and that's going to force in a run. Hit by pitch. So Peterson is on a hit batter, and it's Kike Hernandez with the bases loaded. All right, here goes. That's a 52, and that's a deep drive. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Off Enrique's card, 94. And a 94 is going to be a deep drive, center field. That's going to score Seager. Going to third is Will Smith. Gomez gets it in quickly. Sacrifice fly. That's the 10th run of the game for the Dodgers. Ten to 4 now, and it's Justin Turner against Daniel Zamora. That's a 0-1. That's a deep drive. And a 46, and that ball is gone. 3-run shot. Justin Turner drives one deep left center field. Davis goes back to the track, to the wall. Looks up. It's gone. Justin Turner. 3-run home run, 13 to 4. Holy smokes. And that's going to be it for Daniel Zamora. He got walloped. It's going to be Wilmer Font. Wilmer Font coming in. Oh boy, all right. David Freese now. 2 out, nobody on. It's a 75. That's going to be strike 3, and that ends the inning. But Dodgers pick up 8 runs in that inning. Holy smokes. And they lead it 13 to 4. Todd Frazier, new pitcher for the Dodgers. Dylan Floro. Here's the pitch to Frazier. That's a 96, and that's lined and caught by the first baseman, Freese. Hit it right on the screws, but right at Freese at first. 1 up, 1 down. Carlos Gomez next. It's a 46 and a 4. It's going to be a hard hit ground ball pulled Justin Turner, backhands, long throw to first, in time. Great play by Justin Turner. Carlos Gomez grounds out. 2 out, nobody on. 22, and that's strike 3. Echevarria strikes out. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. Wilmer Font against Cody Bellinger. And that's a 30 defense. See what happens there. 0-6, that's going to be error. And a 47. It's a ground ball to the second baseman, Echevarria. Let's see what Echevarria looks like out there. Yeah, he is a below average second baseman. But a 47 is going to be a ball that Echevarria can get to. And whips it to Alonso for the first out. 4-3. Next is Chris Taylor against Wilmer Font. That's a 12, and that's going to be a ground ball up the middle and through for base hit. Max Muncy. Oh, got to do that one. That's a 65. 65 is strike 3. Wilmer Font blows one by. Max Muncy for the second out. Corey Seager next. And that's an 80. 80-0. That's defense. Defensive check. 46. Going to be an error. Oh, no. It's actually a 46. Is a little number in front of the plate. Let's see if Thomas Nido can get to it, and he can, and fires the first, and in time gets Seager hustling down the line. Nice play by Nido. So it's 2-3. That's, I believe, each team has one of those. I know that Status Pro, when you play Status Pro, you get a lot of those, a lot more than what's realistic. For $12, it's definitely worth it. This is a nice game. I'm playing it for a couple of days now, and I'm going to play it for another couple of days because it's a lot of fun. It's easy to play. Not a lot of pressure. A couple of things you got to get used to, and then once you get the flow. But Thomas Nido now here in the top of the 9th inning. It's 13-4 Dodgers. 13-4. And Dylan Floor, we got to get a new pitcher. It's going to be Pedro Baez. All right, Thomas Nido against Pedro Baez. It's a 23, and that's going to be defensive check. Defensive check, 81. That's going to be a range. A range, 81. That's a fly ball, left field. Chris Taylor. I think Chris Taylor's a 4. I think he's going to catch this one. I believe Chris Taylor's a 4, and Chris Taylor, he's a lefty. He runs it down. Great play by Chris Taylor. Thought it was going to drop in there. But no, not with Chris Taylor in left field. So Thomas Nido flies out to left. We're going to get a pinch hitter now. Oh, actually, no pinch hitter because it's Ahmed Rosario. All right. Yeah, because we pulled a double switch. So Ahmed Rosario is coming up. Pitch from Pedro Baez, 77. And that's a fly ball right field. Rosario goes the opposite way. Cody Bellinger in the gap and makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Mets are down to their last out. J.D. Davis. That's a 96 on a 9. And that's a fly ball. Popped up. Kike Hernandez settles under it, squeezes it, and that is the ball game. Mets, second game in a row they've lost to the Dodgers. Dodgers just have a tremendous offense. Holy smokes. Loss is going to go to, the win's going to go to Rich Hill. And the loss here is going to go to Steven Matz. And the line score, Mets with 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 7 left on base. Dodgers, 13 runs, 14 hits, 1 error, 6 left on base. We go to game 3 of this 4-game set. Playing actual lineups, actual schedule. And it's New York, just kind of filling it in, Dodgers for game 3. Let me tell you what the pitching matchup is going to be. You get every single player in this set for $12. Let's see who plays in the next game. Next game is May 29th. This should be a Wednesday. And it's going to be Noah Syndergaard, Thor versus Walker Buehler. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So we got a decent game coming up. Noah Syndergaard, right? Let's look for Noah. You get a pitcher card and a pitcher batting card. So you get both. This would be his pitcher card. Noah Syndergaard was 10-8 with a 4.28 ERA, and that's his batter card. So that's kind of cool. And for the Dodgers, let's see what's what here. Walker Buehler. So we're going to go through the Dodgers set. Pretty much they have team colors. So this is a pretty nice little set here for $12. You can't complain. Prints out easy. It's easy. The cards are easy to read. There's only 3 pages of rules. One set of rules, and then there's 2 charts. So that's 3 pages altogether. I have mine laminated. Walker Buehler, there he is. That's his pitcher batting card. So most guys get a pitcher batting card, especially in the National League. And then Buehler now is gonna, let's see if we can track him down here. Not easy. They're kind of sticky since they're new. Once you get a little, basically, human hand grease on them, they kind of soften up a little bit and they're easier to handle. Right now they're very new, very crisp and clean. Walker Buehler against Noah Syndergaard. Buehler was 14-4 with a 3.26 ERA. So the pitching advantage is going to go to the Dodgers in this one. See what happens. See if the Mets can get the offense going in this one. So this is CP Cards and Dice. Yes, it is. And this is your home for tutorials, strategy, player profiles, history, reviews, news, tips, Topps baseball cards, rants, unboxings, and so much more. Thanks for stopping by, saying hello. I hope you check it out when you get a chance in your car or whatever. And Deep Drive Baseball, it's a lot of fun. And I've had so far I'm close to 50, playing 55, 56 games with the Mets in 2019. And I had this set for 2 or 3 months already, so I was able to see my modern day, favorite players and so on right away. They had this set the day after the World Series, so that was nice. You can put it together pretty quickly, and so far it's pretty realistic. So anyway, this is CP Cards and Dice saying sayonara. See you guys later.